professionals yawning. It is another episode, a special episode, location podcast of the Project Excelsior podcast, Excelsior Project, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Thing.
I'm joined, as always, by my lovely co-host, Mr. Braden Garcia.
That's my name.
That's his name. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Justin Lee. How are you today, Justin?
You know, alive.
He's alive. It's good news. We do not have zombies on the podcast.
That's your life.
So, we are coming to
Breathing
you.
and blinking. That's where it's at, right?
We are coming to you on location from Austin, Texas, where we just saw Let's Play Live, a Rooster Teeth production. And I'd say it was quality.
It was good. I liked it.
It was quality. We met people. We met our stars, our icons of our lives.
I met my wife, actually.
This is not your wife.
Barbara. Yeah.
That is my
She said yes.
one and only. She said she loved me.
She said
Do you recall that?
No.
Do you recall that? You guys pushed me out. You said, you're the most talkative one. You pushed me.
She grabbed my dick.
Hey, but she did not.
Yes, she did.
No, she did not.
She got a handful.
She got a quarter of a handful. She has very small hands. But no, they were really very nice people.
Yeah, very nice.
Lovely people at Rooster Teeth.
They were white
Shorter than I imagined.
Yeah, they were all really short.
and white.
But I mean, we're not. There was one black guy. There was one black guy. Justin made a very nice friend with him in line. He let us cut in front of him.
Yeah. I just kind of walked up, acted like I was his friend, and then I got right behind him.
I don't think that he knew that we were cutting.
You got right behind him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Usually it's the other way around with black
Take
guys.
the pound down?
Ew.
What it is.
They are what we thought they were.
Black people?
Black people or?
No, that's from a press conference of the Arizona Cardinals old coach. The one before Bruce Arians.
Sure.
Bruce Arians is a nice guy.
You're
I
just
like
saying
him.
words.
Okay.
Till 2005.
Till 2005. Copyrighted, Braden. We'll go to jail. Alright. So yeah. Do you guys have any show notes?
What?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about Let's Play Live the whole time.
I wasn't prepared for anything else.
What about whenever I told you like 20 minutes ago, hey, look up show notes real quick?
Well, do you have show notes?
I do. I have a couple.
Well, then bring them on
There's
out.
Dishwasher, oven,
Oh yeah, let's talk about this kick-ass hotel room.
You're welcome.
there's a refrigerator,
Shout out to Justin's mom, by the way, for
There's,
hooking us up with this
my mom.
sweet setup.
fireplace.
Yeah, there's a fireplace,
3
two bathrooms,
TVs.
3 TVs, 2 beds,
I'm still on
Bedroom.
a couch that pulls out into another bed,
Pull out couch.
un chair,
Never gets pregnant.
un lamp,
Nope, we have-
un creepy door.
It even has a window.
Wait, jumping out the window. Is there a window in that room?
You're a window.
I think so.
There's a window in mine.
Everybody sees through you.
Oh, there's nothing to see through. I'm solid, man. What you see is
Solid.
what you get. I feel like you need to make a speech now. Rest in peace, Dr. King.
That's true.
Did you ever see Summer, Braden?
No.
Why not?
No one wanna go see it.
Was it because of Oprah or David Oyelowo?
Yes.
Nobody would have to go see it.
That's true. What, did you want to?
A little bit.
I had no desire to see it, to be
I
honest.
just want to see it because it was best picture.
I don't know what we're talking about.
And I wanted to see all of the 8, but I didn't. I saw 1.
Which one did you see?
I saw 2, actually.
Which two?
American Sniper and watch Grand Budapest Hotel on HBO.
Oh yeah, how was that? That was good. Braden nodded, for those of you who are not in this room right now.
I'm in this room.
Justin saw. I saw.
I didn't see it, but I was in this room.
Jacob is in the other room watching porn.
I
On
mean,
FX.
FX.
Jacob, are you still watching porn? What are you
So
watching?
were?
He doesn't know.
Midget porn.
Midget porn?
With dicks.
With I would assume that there would be dicks in porn.
Depending on
Only
what
dicks.
kind of porn you're watching.
What kind of porn do you watch, Justin?
Hey, there's lesbian porn.
Yeah, what else?
There's no dicks in that.
Well, there's fake dicks.
Not always.
That's true.
Boom.
That's true.
I know my porn.
So Linda, if you're listening,
I know my porn.
just be aware, your son knows his porn.
I know my porn. Linda, if you're listening,
That's a
I'm
song.
very surprised.
New song I'm writing. Linda, if you're listening. not.
Nobody listens to this except for Rocket.
No, even then, Rocket, he's like, he only does it because he's our friend.
How many of these have you made?
3. Yeah, we made 3. Or I made 1, and then we made 2.
I'm in this one.
Yeah, you're in this one, and that makes
Lucky number 4.
That makes 4. 4 videos, 3rd podcast.
That was my baseball number.
And Janae.
Until
Congratulations.
Janae is nowhere to be found. I haven't talked to Janae in months.
She's still alive?
I'm not really sure. You don't throw pillows on the podcast. Unprofessional.
Hey, they
And
can't
churlish.
You're unprofessional.
You're unprofessional. Learn English.
You're farting at Jacob's bed.
I hope this is where he puts his
Where
head.
his head goes.
You'd think he put it over
Where
here.
your anus is.
Why would he put it over there? We have your feet covered. Look, if some murderer breaks in, he's gonna see your head at the end. Like at least this way, there's a chance that he won't see your head.
If
Right?
a murderer breaks in, I don't think he'll just like glance over here.
I'm just saying. I don't like having stuff not behind my
I
head.
don't feel like young people today.
I'm a murderer, not a thief. But hey, I'm not gonna kill y'all.
There's a lot of stuff in this room for him to steal too.
Xbox One,
Xbox.
crappy ass computer.
Hey, my computer is swaggy and I love it.
3 TVs,
Dishwasher.
GoPros,
Did you steal the dishwasher?
Braden,
Oven.
light
a
bulb,
There's a coffee maker and a toaster and a microwave.
sink.
This is like a person could live here.
Yeah.
Like in this room.
I would
like a small
if I had
house.
a house that's just this,
I'd be
happy.
perfectly fine with it. You could even have a roommate.
That's why there's 2 rooms.
Let's move in here. Let's live here.
That would be
That's in Austin.
We can't have a sitcom.
Oh yeah.
3 guys in a hotel room
And one watching.
and one watching porn. That's a theme song. And the show will be called Oh Brother because of our wacky antics.
Antics.
Oh brother.
Oh,
3 small town rednecks living in the big city of Austin with all the hipsters.
There's really only one redneck.
That's true.
He's the one watching porn.
But I mean, we've all been on a horse before.
Nope.
You've never been on a horse?
Wait.
Camp Brady Spruce.
Yeah, Camp Grady
Camp
Spruce.
Grady Spruce.
It's the only time.
On a donkey.
What else classifies us apart from Austinites?
Small towns.
Not
people.
gay.
You guys all own trucks.
I own a truck.
I own one truck.
I own a car.
I own a big truck.
You own
I own a Honda Civic.
I own a big truck.
Justin owns a big
your
truck.
truck brand?
Yeah,
I like a
his,
big
The
truck.
his
big red truck.
I like a big red truck. So
Justin
Clifford's the big red truck.
Justin rolls up in his truck, and people beside him think, "Wow, that guy must have a really big penis. He's not compensating for anything."
That's exactly what it is.
What is clearly the opposite.
And then
That's
you
good.
ask
You
my
got that,
girlfriend,
man? You
and
got
she's
that?
like,
That one.
I'm glad.
she's like, yeah, it's true. He does have a big penis.
And then she's like, "I only said that because I'm under duress. Help me, help me, God."
I've been kidnapped. I haven't eaten food in 3 days.
I feed her.
He only feeds me saltines.
And
Saltines
dick.
and small tomatoes.
And dick.
You can't eat.
Semen.
Very nutritious.
Semen.
You're
is
disgusting. We're never having you on the podcast again.
I do what I want. It's late at night. You're making me do
This
this.
is protein, man. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I'll watch a video.
What?
You
penis
watched
is
a video and you're calling me weird?
Not semen.
I watched a video on semen.
It was like, I'm looking for porn, but he stumbled across a documentary.
No.
Just about semen.
21 things you didn't know about sex.
21?
Yeah, 21 things you didn't know about sex. And I was watching.
You don't know anything about sex.
That's why I watched
So it was alright?
It was alright. I watched it.
Why do people listen to this terrible podcast?
They don't.
We even had
From
one
what I understand, I didn't even know they existed.
a couple months ago, right? Our last podcast.
Yeah, it was last year.
I know. It was like 2 months ago.
Oh, so you remember how in
Yes.
high school at lunch, I would always come to y'all with like a random ass physics question
Yeah.
and try to have you explain it to me?
Yeah.
We should make that a segment on here.
I like physics.
Okay.
I like
And we'll start with this one. If you launch,
73.
okay, thank you.
Continue.
If you launch a rocket from the top of the Earth,
Top of the earth.
Like,
Describe what's the top of the earth.
the actual like tippy top, like the Earth rotates on an axis, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Axis powers.
Yeah, the Axis powers, and then it levitates on the Allies. Okay.
Levitate?
No. But okay, there's there's a top point of the Earth, like in
Like the North Pole.
relative
Why
to
is
the
it-
rest of the solar system, right?
Yep.
Relative to the solar system,
Yep.
there is a top of the Earth, because it's aligned, like it's on the same plane with all the other planets in the solar system,
Sure.
right? Okay, so there's top of the Earth. It's probably the North Pole. Probably not. It's probably like somewhere in Russia since the Earth is like tilted.
Well, it spins, so there's.
Right. Well, like no, there's got to be a point that is like the same.
Okay.
Like-
Here's the Earth. Say
Okay.
you would say this is top point, right?
Yeah.
So
Top
it's
point.
this is spinning down here, so now this is the top point. Spins
Right.
more, that's the top point.
But there's still like one spot that is like still always pointed up at least a little bit.
Only
see-
the North Pole stays
Like,
in the same
well,
spot.
no, okay, look. Like here's the North Pole right here. Stop that.
What? This is the Earth in the north.
Here's the North Pole right here, and then here's the Earth rotating, and there's that like the really top bit, like that only spins like that much, right? Like in proportion to the other,
Well,
the rest of the.
here's the axis. It's like that.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's like
Well,
that much.
it's at an angle. Is what
Right.
I'm saying.
Okay.
So
and what I'm
it doesn't
saying
matter.
Is,
Even if you pick a top point at one specific point in time,
Okay.
if it rotates a little bit, it's not the
For
top point anymore.
a millisecond, the
Okay.
millisecond that you launch the rocket,
Just a point in
millisecond.
time.
point in time, whatever is at the very tippy top, at that point in time,
Sure.
you launch a rocket off of that. Can you explore top space?
From the top space.
Okay, like right, we've explored side space, like Mars and the Moon and all that stuff, and Pluto is out there somewhere. That's side space. But over top space, bottom space. Why have we not explored top space and bottom space?
Well, you could probably just launch a rocket into space and then have it orbit the Earth in a vertical axis instead of going around it. with the
No,
same
I don't want
plane.
it to orbit. I want it to go into
Well, you
top
could
space.
orbit and then launch
what?
out. Use the Earth's gravity
Oh,
as
you-
a,
like
as a
slingshot.
Yeah,
Slingshot.
But why have we not done that yet?
probably have.
Physicists.
I don't know. People. Space travel is expensive.
I want to know what's above us.
You know, space.
I mean, I know it's below us. Atlas, the guy that holds up the Earth. That guy, that's what's below us.
It's Nicolas Cage.
Nick
Cage.
He's above us or below us? Oh. For those of you who are not in this room, again, Braden just turned the lamp off and was frightening.
It's actually Ghost Rider above us.
Now it's time for our every so often check on Jacob. Hey Jacob, how you doing? So he is watching porn. Okay.
In a sexual manner,
Is there any other way for two chicks to fight?
are their clothes wet? Oh,
Not yet.
Not.
Ew. Oh, can we talk about fights for a second? And how in high school fight, yeah, fight,
say some
Vitalis, fight.
Fights?
How all we wanted to see in high school was a fight.
Yeah.
And if you saw the fight, you were like, had a million questions. People ask you like, you were the popular person because you saw the fight. You
And
remember
then-
whenever
and then
D
they-
Cross fought Gage?
Deep
Cross.
D Cross.
He just like Rick Ross.
We should do a collaboration with Titan 2 Dope.
Do stuff.
How about no?
Who's it? Dexter in here?
Dexter and Gage.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Remember that it was recorded. It was ooh, meet at Plastic Park. And then the cops came.
I don't know where the plastic park even is.
It's like over by Houston.
You know the ghetto park.
Sure.
A part of town that none of us would ever go to.
I drive through there every now and then.
That's because you
Pick
live
up my
over there.
bag of weed.
Yeah, you get your weed there?
I don't.
I get my
do
weed
that.
from the north part of town.
The thing is, I really don't do that.
Neither do I.
Just not.
Authorities, listen. I don't sell or consume any illegal drugs.
That's shaking his head, yes.
I'm not.
He's a liar.
Wink. Oh, it was supposed to be
Wink.
that.
Oh,
I didn't remember that fight against Preston and Andy. Not Andy. but
oh
Andy.
yeah. Yeah, it was Andy.
He was
Whenever
shutting
Preston
down,
bounced his head
and
off the
then everybody
ground.
was clapping.
That was
Forgot
quality.
about
That was,
Andy.
that was 8th grade though.
Preston.
That was 8th grade. That was quality. Preston, he's a nice guy.
He's big.
He's not that big actually.
Not anymore.
He used to be big.
He used to be big compared to all the fourth
Then we
graders.
grew.
Yeah, then we grew and now we're all huge with it. Preston's a really small guy now.
I saw him today.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a big heart though.
True.
Not
Very
physically.
Very high pitched voice.
He can grow hair like crazy.
Yeah, he can.
I think he had a beard in first grade. if I recall.
Dude,
he came out of the room with peach.
I'm not gonna lie to you. In 4th grade, Preston, he sat by me on the first day of school. I was like, oh crap. I sit next to the big scary dude. Ah! I sit
He's
next to
gonna
the big
steal
scary
my
dude.
Lunchable.
And then turns out, Preston, he was a real nice guy. He was one of my best friends that year.
Oh yeah. You want to tell them that lovely story again sometime?
I would love to tell that lovely story. Me and you, we'll meet up after this. Braden. I'll tell you again.
Okay.
Where are we gonna meet up at?
No, you're not invited, Justin.
Oh.
Cool
Trigger.
kids only.
You gotta go outside, then.
No, you should go in my room.
This is my house.
This is your house?
Yes.
You live in the fireplace, Justin.
No.
In the middle of the. No one go to jail, Braden.
Copyright.
Copyright infringement. You betrayed the shareholders, Justin.
No.
What else? What else can we talk about?
I'm thinking of a good physics question just because you got my mind on it and I'm still on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go shut Jacob's door, and I'm gonna.
So we don't have to hear his porn?
Yep.
Hey, Braden, say something.
Porn.
Braden said porn.
Alright, here's a physics question. Transformers.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good answer.
Next segment. How far are we in? Oh, not nearly far enough.
Physics question.
Physics question by Justin.
How does ice skating work?
Ice skating, inertia, friction. There's an episode of Magic School Bus.
You freeze the ice and you skate on it.
Yeah. It's got like
Okay,
less friction
It gets your blades.
Why does it have less friction?
Put in cups.
because it's slippery.
But why? That's the question.
Because God made it that way.
No.
Cop out answer.
Because
What's your question? I don't understand.
how does ice skating work?
How does ice work? No, your question
No,
is
how does
ice work?
How does ice skating work? Ice is different. Ice skating. is a whole
Ice
other
skating, there's less friction on ice. That's how ice skating
thing. But the
works.
why is the question.
Because it's slippery.
Why is it slippery?
There's viscous fluid on the
This is
top
physics, you stupid idiot.
I don't understand this.
Okay, I'll just tell you the answer because y'all are idiots.
I don't want to know the answer. I don't care.
You do care. It's basically all your mass pushing down on a little bit of surface area on the ice.
So can fat people
And
not ice skate?
shut up, and it melts the ice into water, and you're actually gliding on water.
It's curling, Justin. You described curling.
No, I'm describing ice skating.
We should go curling sometime.
You should not.
Braden, we're Mexican. We can sweep and Justin can push it.
That's.
I don't push. I'm not a woman.
Or do you pull?
Yeah.
Oh!
Only pull.
Let's see, what else? How far are we in? Like 15 minutes?
15 minutes?
It's been an hour.
18. We're
I
at
mean
18.
73 hours?
525,600 minutes. Oh no, we're going to jail. It's not true. Don't listen to him. I wonder what the our neighbors think of us. I just think really can't hear us since we're like in the middle of the room.
In the middle
Of the room.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Who cares? You? You care? Okay. Hey top, how's it going? You stop stomping. Hey bottom, how's it going?
Can you stop breathing?
Good one. We have dead people below us.
Not my fault.
Does that count as being on top of a cemetery? If a person dies on the floor below you?
I don't think it's a cemetery.
Do you get
unless
haunted
they
by
get,
their
like,
ghosts?
Buried into it.
They're buried by a building.
No.
They're buried by ceiling, yeah.
What's the definition of being buried?
Under something?
What?
Under something, or is it like surrounded by something?
Well, you're surrounded by walls too.
But like
You're surrounded by
in
buildings.
your personal space,
I think.
or is it like 6 feet under? Is that being buried? 6 feet under.
No, because you can be buried under like clothes and stuff.
True.
I don't know.
You?
My brain hurts.
Wait, what do you mean? It's just, you're buried. You're under.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
but
but the question is like, if you died on the second floor, are you buried under building?
What did the ball?
Can you be buried under air?
Did the building fall on you?
No, like if say the person below us stops breathing, like Justin said,
Yeah.
Because I
They
told them
died.
to.
They're buried by the rest of the building, even though it's not physically touching them.
Does it have to physically be touching you?
Now, see, this is like,
No, because.
is this a physics question or a theological question? Because I'm buried by God.
Or
Because God is
just
everywhere.
a question.
That's the question. That's it right there.
Questions.
Done. Podcast over. How much time? You have bathroom stories, Justin? You haven't been on a podcast before. Do you have any interesting bathroom stories to tell?
I poop sometimes.
That's good.
Congratulations.
That's good. You heard it here first, folks. Justin Lee poops sometimes.
Don't tell my mom.
But by all means, tell her about his porn habits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
We're heading down to 6th Street later.
Yeah, we are. Right now.
We're already there.
Bye, podcast. Yay, boobies, alcohol. Oh, shut up, guys. We're doing a podcast. Those guys.
Try to explain, like using a toilet for the restroom to a caveman. Go.
Like, right now?
Yeah, like try to explain it to a caveman.
Are you the caveman?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so you know how...
No.
No,
Kidding,
listen,
go.
caveman,
Go
listen.
ahead.
You know how whenever you have to make the brown stuff come out of your back?
My back.
Yeah, your back, because they don't know the word
Okay,
butt.
but
You have the
back.
brown stuff come out of your back parts, and you go behind a bush and you squat, and then you have to wipe and all that stuff with your leaves.
Mhm.
Well, the toilet is a hole that's already there that you poop in, that you make the brown stuff come out in, and then it goes in that hole, and you hit a button and it's gone.
What's a button?
You hit a rock and it's gone. Right? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You just shit my pants.
I think we have Ghost Braden. No.
Ghost Braden
He
doesn't
just-
exist.
Braden's not having any of our crap. Ghost Braden? No. Absolutely not.
You're wrong.
Let's
Just
see
notice
what
the
else.
color of the wall over there. Look at
What's
the
it?
maroon.
Oh, yeah, it's red.
Maroon, reddish, purple.
That's the way the walls in the rooms are too.
Pretty cool.
All right, I have a question. Speculation. What do you guys think is behind that door?
Strippers.
The water heater or air conditioner?
Yeah, I'm gonna say water heater.
Braden, giving us the straightforward answers.
Toothpaste factory.
Nikki.
There you go. That's the answer I was looking for, Braden. Because you know what? As a matter of fact, toothpaste factory is behind that door. This is not Nikki, Justin. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sticking with Nikki.
My mom gave me cinnamon toothpaste.
Really?
Cinnamon?
It's terrible.
That does sound
It was
terrible.
so moving.
Yeah, that's freaking me out. Dude, it's the ghost of the guy that died on the floor below us. Making the fireplace move.
It's freaking me out because it's wood, but we had it on fire,
I know, that was like actual fire in there.
and it's fine.
Well, maybe it's like Duraflame.
It's fake.
You're fake wood.
Oh, you know what? This is one of those Amish fireless fireplaces.
Amish.
Yeah. Have you seen those like Amish people have fireless fireplaces? I don't know how it works, but I guess they're witches or something.
Oh yeah,
Because
they're
it
Amish.
produces heat, but there's no fire. And it's Amish, so it's like not electric.
That's what Amish people do.
Yes, Braden. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking, how do they do it if they don't have electricity?
You know.
Is there just like a tiny little Amish boy in there, like pedaling a bicycle for his dear life? Like, I have to warm these people for Jebediah.
It's the only thing that makes sense, really.
Jebediah kind of stuff? No, boy. Back to the paddles, boy.
Why is he a Southern Baptist preacher?
Because it's Jebediah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Big Daddy.
Yes, Big Daddy. Who's that about, Django?
Jingo.
Jingo.
Let's watch it right
Before
now.
we get to that, I'm just saying, if Jacob's asleep on my bed, I'm gonna kill you, Scott.
Why are you gonna kill me? Jacob's a douchebag and fell asleep on your bed. He could have been in here doing this. You still watching porn, Jacob? How much time do we got left?
42.
Oh,
What's wrong with him?
let's go for 10 more minutes after this.
He's like laying down. Under your cover.
God. Oh my.
Let it burn though.
You said you was sleeping.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
the healing thing's very comfortable.
I guess last segment. We'll go for 2 more minutes. We'll do last segment right now.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Okay. Justin, you know how we play?
Sure.
Okay, I give you 2 scenarios, and then I open the floor for questions, and you ask questions about the scenarios, and then I close the floor for questions, and then you answer. Don't answer before I close the floor, and you have to ask questions. Okay?
I like questions.
All right. So, internet people. Listen, Braden.
He's your echo.
What?
Dude. Ow. Why?
You should wear your glasses.
No.
Okay, so, questions. Would you rather have 2 prosthetic legs or have hepatitis C that flares up every 3 months? I'm going to open the floor for questions now.
How did I lose my legs?
How did you lose your legs? You were born without one of them and you lost the other one in Iraq.
Okay. How did I get hepatitis C?
You ate some bad Mexican food. That's what happened the first time.
Where are my legs cut off?
One of your legs is cut off in the middle of the shin. The other one is cut off at the top of the thigh.
Ooh.
How bad does hepatitis C flare up?
Bad enough that you have hepatitis C.
Does hepatitis C affect me in any way?
It gives you superpowers.
What's the superpower?
Well, depending on which answer you choose, you get superpowers in both scenarios. But if you have hepatitis C, you have the power to give somebody Ebola. And if you have prosthetic legs, you can take your legs off and then you can fly only when you're not wearing your legs.
You know, making blood flow out of people is pretty fun.
Okay, are you done asking questions?
Do I have to wear glasses?
Only in the prosthetic leg one.
My male or female?
In prosthetic legs, you're a female. In Ebola giving hepatitis, however, you are a transgender male.
Transgender male?
Meaning you were born a girl, and then
Oh.
you transitioned to be a man.
I made my decision.
Are you made your decision? Justin, have you made your decision?
I think I'm good.
Alright, closing the floor for questions now. Braden, how do you like to vote?
Prosthetic legs.
Why?
Because I have superpowers. And you can still do most stuff with prosthetic legs, and it wouldn't have Ebola or hepatitis C. And I could still work and nobody would say anything.
Okay,
I
Justin.
punch him in the face.
Oh, good.
Prosthetic
Justin?
legs.
Why?
Because I can fly and I have boobs.
Alright, Justin wins that round.
We answered the same thing.
Yeah, but he gave me a better reason.
He had boobs.
Yeah, that's a freaking great reason.
Okay, would you rather have to be Jacob's manservant for 3 days out of the month, or would you rather have to be Jacob's manservant for 3 months out of the year? I'm going to open the
What
floor
was the
for
first
questions. 3 days out of the month.
3 days out of the month, or 3 months out of the year?
And it's straight 3 months. Okay, opening the floor for questions now.
How did I become a manservant?
He saved your life.
From what?
A shark.
Why was I swimming in the ocean?
You weren't. It was the left shark from Katy Perry.
God. Is Jacob still in the transgender?
Yes, absolutely.
So
Very
does that
much
mean
so.
that he would try to make me into a girl?
You have to wear a wig and balloons in your shirt. In both scenarios.
Okay, I was gonna ask if in either scenario does he actually make me go through surgery?
No, you don't have to get surgery if you're
To get
transgender.
boobs and all that.
Why would you not want that surgery?
I'm asking questions. You told me to.
Alright, that's true. Fair play, fair play. Plus 10 points, Justin.
Winning.
This is stupid.
Minus 10 points for Braden for being belligerent.
Shut your mouth.
Do I get to keep all my intelligence?
In the 3-month scenario, yes. In the 3 days out of the month scenario, you are completely stupid for those 3 days.
Am I gay?
Absolutely not.
Why wouldn't you pick
In
three?
neither?
Why wouldn't you pick 3 days?
In either one.
Do I have Ebola?
Jacob does, you don't.
Both scenarios? And nobody wins. We both
Do I have to-
Which would you rather? It doesn't.
Do I have to do anal?
Only
What?
on Wednesdays.
Which one?
On the 3 days out of the month. When are those 3 days?
They are. You could choose the 3 days out of the month, but you could either stack up your days in the month, like in 1 month. They can roll over, but only for 1 month, and the months have to end in a Y. It's like February, January, May, July, all those ones.
That's my first.
June, July, September,
June does not end in Y.
August.
You could make it.
Close.
If you're autistic.
True.
Made my decision.
Am I
It is
autistic?
artistic, sir.
I forgot most of
You are autistic in the
Made
3
my
days.
decision.
For the 3 days. Alright, Braden has made his decision. Justin, have you made your decision?
Sure.
Alright, we're closing the floor for questions now. Braden, how do you like to vote?
3 days.
Why?
That's just 3 days out of a month. I can pick whenever I want to go there. It's just 1 day of being complete Indian.
Alright, fair play.
If
Fair
you
play.
guys Ebola, I'm pretty sure you would have stuff to take care of himself, like all the protective stuff for Ebola.
Fair play, fair play. Justin?
3 days.
Why?
Because
You better not say because you have boobs. You can't believe it.
I can play with those too.
You can't believe that's fast.
Because I can make my own schedule, for 1. 2, I'm autistic, so he'd at least feel a little bad. And 3, I could just give him a couple blowjobs. He'd be done for the rest of the 3 days.
Blowjobs weren't a part of this, Justin.
Hey, I'm a sex slave.
I have to. No, you're not a
You
sex
said
slave, you're a
that.
manservant.
What's the damn difference?
Manservant gives you drinks and stuff, not blowjobs.
He's like a butler.
Hey,
I have to award this round to Braden. Okay, final Jeopardy.
I win.
Double.
Really double.
I'm minusing Justin 10 points for saying he won already. Premature. Okay, final scenario. Scenario? How do
Yes.
you say it?
Cereal cakes.
Would you rather have to take an entire semester of Vicky Richardson's class again, or have to take an entire semester of Miss Walsworth's class, but it's Darth Vader as the sub?
Wait, the real Darth Vader?
No, the sub Darth Vader.
Not the real
Alright,
shit.
opening the floor for questions now.
What if I never had either of those teachers and I don't know who the sub is?
Oh.
Did you not have Miss Walsworth?
Wait, why am I in British class again?
Do you remember Miss Britton?
Yeah, never had her.
Not the teacher, the substitute teacher. The one that looks like a velociraptor, that looks like this. And her nose looks like it's gonna fall off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her.
Oh, okay.
She's the worst.
She's the worst. She's absolutely
Why do I have this person again? We're in college.
Because you failed.
Because you're a bad boy.
There was a problem with your credits in high school and you have to go back and take the 1 semester.
Okay, I see it in another class.
Because you can't.
Why can't I?
Because I said, Braden.
That's not an answer.
I'm king.
rules.
I make the rules. I'm Spartan and cute.
Is it just 1 period?
It's 1 period out of the day.
For what?
For what class?
Subject.
What?
What subject? Geography. Middle Eastern geography.
That's kind of you.
So I'm thinking, Allahu Akbar. They did that in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Miss Richardson. Oh, and the subject Miss Britton teaches from Miss Walsworth's class is English 4. This is a real head scratcher, people. Braden is scratching his head furiously and screaming. Curious George?
I don't know.
This is a good one, right? Keep asking questions.
Curious Richardson. Darth Vader is the worst ever.
She is the absolute worst. Fireplace moved again.
Miss Henderson just one class out of the day?
It's one class out of the day for both of them.
5 days a week.
5 days a week, yeah.
What period are they?
Miss Richardson is third period, and Miss Britton is fifth period. Because that's whenever I had Miss Ray and Miss Walsworth. So, you would have Miss Britton for an hour. Miss Richardson only for 45 minutes.
Why am I in Miss Wadsworth class? Same thing? I have no kids?
Yeah.
Why is she out?
Because she had to take care of her parents again. And also that thing that happened to Miss Bergerson. That I can't remember what it was. She was gone for like 2 weeks too.
I got my answer.
You got it? You got it? Alright, closing the floor for questions now. Justin, how do you like to vote?
Miss Richardson.
Why?
Because I never had either teacher, so I don't know which one's worse. And 2, I can just color maps and bullcrap my way through the class.
Alright, fair play, fair play. Brayden Garcia.
Richardson.
Why?
Only one class out of the day. Most times, the only time she taught was two days we had school out of the whole year. So we wouldn't learn much. Just the students making fun of her and she getting mad at them. And I could tolerate Miss Richardson. She's not as bad as having a mouth breather.
And we could give her Twinkies.
Alright, cool. I am going to have to award this round Seth Holly. Seth Holly wins. Hooray! Yay, thank you. Alright, Brayden, hands on zip.
Oops.
We saw Brayden's wiener, everybody. Should have been here. Alright, we're going to sign off now. Brayden, you have any plugs? Where are you going to be? How can people find you?
I'm calling in charge.
Good Dudes 101.
Yeah, the Good Dudes 101. Brayden Garcia and Justin Lee, that's their channel. Oh, and he doesn't get the guy that's watching porn in the other room.
The porno guy.
Don't touch the screen.
Is that touch screen?
No, it's not a touch screen.
Think he's that fancy?
Think I'm fancy? I ain't fancy.
I'm so not fancy.
You
I'm so
already
not
don't
fancy.
go to jail.
No, I don't have any plugs.
Don't have any plugs. You find BJ Garcia 27, right? On Twitter, Instagram. My house.
Your neighbor's house.
My neighbor's house. Mom's house too. Justin, do you have any plugs? Where can people find you?
You know.
On the Twitters, the Instagrams,
On the street corner.
the Facebooks.
Yeah. 3rd and 4th Street.
3rd and 4th. We're going to 6th Street. We'll be there tomorrow. Everybody come. Now. Sorry, I got excited. And me, you can follow me, Seth Holly on Twitter, Captain Swaggy, Instagram, Snapchat, Seth Holly,
When you
Facebook.
found the gay looking guy, you found him.
Yeah, the really queer looking dude. It's me. And the pretty girl in my profile picture now. I met
My
Barbara.
wife.
Not your wife, absolutely.
It
She
is
said
my wife.
she said she loved me.
I got down on a knee and she took the ring.
I said no, absolutely did not happen.
Yes, it did.
Do you
You
remember
were there.
how earlier in the podcast you were talking about your girlfriend?
Yeah. Same person?
Did you fart?
No.
Why'd you gonna fart during the podcast?
You've been
I
farting
can
all night.
taste it.
Ooh.
Jesus.
First time I farted all day.
Oh,
You said earlier.
Oh.
I can taste it. Okay, we're leaving. Bye, podcast land people.
You're welcome.